Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes, while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better. Oh, shooting chance! And he's gone looking for safety. The pass has gone astray. It's gone behind for a goal kick. And it's Hakimi. And they've got a throw. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Rafael Leao. And here's Rafael Leao. And it's made its way to him. Shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Spain are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Chance here to counter. Messi. Oh no, he's got that wrong. No goals as yet. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Hazard. Yamal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space out wide.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Cafu getting this one clear. Messi. It's just beyond his reach. Bastoni. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Yamal. Hakimi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Might want to be careful there.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Messi! Locatelli can get it clear. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Not the most accurate pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Marquinhos. De Roberto. Yamal. Played out wide. Vardiol spots it and intercepts. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Locatelli. And it's Marquinhos. And it's Hernandez. Goes for goal! And that certainly packed a punch. Locatelli. De Roberto. Now it's Yamal. And here's Nunez. Nunez! He's missed, but not by that far.
Nunez is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Pass somewhat off target. Marquinhos. Hernandez. And here's Nunez.
That was lovely, that.
And he's surging through. Has a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, it seems as if he's just had...
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Spain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Messi. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
He'll fancy himself from here. Messi! No, that's been intercepted. Marquinhos. He's on it, can he get away? And Jamal. And it's Hakimi. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Nunez does really well to win the ball there. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Locatelli. And it's Marquinhos. Rafael Leao. That's been slipped through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Barcelona are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Drilled in low. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bastoni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Roberto. Vieira. Xavi Alonso. Ball is over the line.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Adams. Rice. And Hernandez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Azar. Locatelli.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, good-looking ball. Hazard. Vitinha. And it's Vieira. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Crosses it in. Casillas deals with that nice and simple.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Hazard. He has found the way through. Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Hazard tries to clear. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Rice. And here's Mbappe. Well, there's the clearance. And we're done. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
España y el Inter de Milán.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
He's found a way through. And the finish! Azar. Marquinhos. De Roberto. Well read, nice interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Hazard gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, it's come loose!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh no, what has happened here? Nunez, here, chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Nunez is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And it's Rice. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's only too happy to take that back. Big chance! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Hernandez. De Roberto. And the counter is on. Now, can they get him away? And the ball's gone astray. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good...
And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Roberto. And he's had a hit! Another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
And here's Azar. Nunez! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he was quick to react. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Point-blank header! That's a half-decent try. Bale. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Hernandez. He's shifted it to the flank. Swings in he gets big! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Spain get their fourth corner. Gullit clears. Inter Milan have the chance. Surely! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better.
He's having a hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Cafu. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And this is Batistuta.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Gets a good foot in there. Rice. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hazard.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Bale.
descuento.
Look at the space, he's going for goal! And that certainly packed a punch. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
Spain really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Spain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's Roberto. Tries from distance. Hits off target and by quite a way.
Spain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Batistuta. Hazard. Now it's Darwin. De Roberto takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Hazard.
Oh, great feat, that.
Adams deals with that comfortably. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Nunez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El
Look,
dorsal
a little
18,
variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
Mbappe!
El dorsal 11.
He's missed, but not by that far.
El dorsal
Well, he looks a little
19.
annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time,
El dorsal
maybe.
21. El dorsal 20. El dorsal 10. Messi. El dorsal 15.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. To Roberto. And this is Lewandowski. Chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Hazard. And this is Batistuta. Now the cross, he's got tall. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Spain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Rice. Well, that has not gone well. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice interception, well timed. Forward it goes. Spain are looking to break at pace. That ball looks a good one. Lewandowski wins the duel this time. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Messi. Lewandowski. Oh, that's a fine intercept. Great chance! He scores! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
It's Lewandowski! That is terrific from Lewandowski! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Hazard. Out of play for a goal kick. Spain can consider themselves just about safe now. The final 5 minutes. Messi to Roberto. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Can he get on the end of this? Opts to play it back. And it's Rice. He's having a go! Delivers with wit. Oh, what a... Oh, it's hit the post! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
2 minutes to be... Oh, what's he done? Just the keeper to beat! Oh, he's burst through! Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved... Oh, no, this does not look good! Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's a lucky 7th corner. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Alvarez! close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Spain are walking off satisfied with their day's work. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot from his new role.
Yeah, it's brought so much more out of him. He's a true all-round player now.
He's had it taken off him. Marquinhos. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And that's going up front in a hurry. Dumfries. And here's Osimhen.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Hakimi. And it's Roberto. Rafael Leao! Rafael Leao! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rafael Leao really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that has been cleared. Shot a goal! No, not quite.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Spain are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So, a breakthrough already. Osimhen. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Hernandez. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Darwin. That's an imaginative pass. Bastoni makes the interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nunez, shot, surely! And it's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's played it back. Yaya Toure. And the shot's on here. Nice control. Spain have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Roberto. Now it's Darwin. Now this could be a chance. It's anyone's ball now. Iniesta. Bale. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, super find. Bale. The ball swung in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Bale. Now it's Mbappe. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's on it, can he get away? Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rafael Leao. And it's Bale. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Spain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He's away! Aimed beyond the defence. Koundé gets it clear. Bale. Great vision. Osimhen. Played out to the right. Dumfries. Aimed in towards... Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Rice. And here's Osimhen. Dumfries. Dumfries tries a cross. Rafael Leao. And here's Osimhen. Shot could be on. Shoots! He scores! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Just so. And it's half-time here. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Spain head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And it's Iniesta. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
De Jong. Zé Roberto gets a foot in here. Marquinhos. Now it's Darwin. And he's on his way! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bastoni. Now, can they get him away? Rafael Leao was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Bale. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Spain choosing to make the first change.
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 7 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21.
That comes as a mighty relief.
Bale, el dorsal 22.
Hakimi for Rice. Now it's Darwin. Marquinhos. Spain finding their passes. Iniesta. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mbappe. Now it's Darwin. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He is through here! Rice. Spain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Just eases him off the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he gets rid of... Has a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Bale. Adams gets across to intercept that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Look at this chance for a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's in on goal! Koundé gets good distance on it. Has a look and plays it forward. Hernandez crosses. Abiati claims it, safe hands. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Bale. Can he get it through? Romero. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defence. He's having a go! No, he's missed it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
He's going for goal! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And he's there to clear it. That's going to go a long way. That'll be a throw.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Manchester United have their second corner now. De Jong! So close to drawing level.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the through ball. Spain moments now away from seeing this one out. Now that's well seen too.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Bale. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Pinches it off him.
5 minutos de descuento.
Bale. 5 minutes to add. Opts for safety. And the keeper's got it again. And it's Hakimi. To Bale. Rice. Alvarez. Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Spain have emerged victorious in this. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a...
Lewandowski! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Thuram getting this one clear. Nice physical challenge. Rafael Leao. Rice. Petit takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, that's clever. Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Hakimi gets it away. Costa Curta. Raul purring. And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. He's having a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Beckham. A probing pass. Adams gets across to intercept that. Hakimi. That's an imaginative pass. Pass somewhat off target. Raul is firing after that one. Hernandez. Spain looking to pass their way through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Van Basten. Can he get on the end of this? It's Van Basten! Well, now it's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Reflections on the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the up.
And there's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Van der Vaart. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Van Basten. Threads one in. Not the most accurate pass. Marquinhos was in no mood for any of that. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Petit. And here's Aubameyang. Oh, that was vital. Well, there's the clearance. Over to the left. And the pass is intercepted. Beckham. Van der Vaart looking understandably energised after his goal. Plays a shot. Van Basten! It's hit the crossbar. And it's Beckham. And this is Raul. Great ball, and he's in here. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Nicely spread. Rice. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Tries from a long way out. Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Marquinhos. For Rice. Out to the right. And he's managed to get free. Some really good ball movement. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way. It's Lewandowski! It's in! A goal at a really telling moment. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Spain get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well seen, saw that coming. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we're off again.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi. Spain do have a chance to counter here. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now the ball in. Courtois claims it, safe hands.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Goes for goal! Aims beyond the defence. Oh, nice touch. He's on it, can he get away? Caught offside that time. And it's Bale. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Foot in. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Hakimi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zé Roberto receives it in a good position here. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Lewandowski. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Now it's Raul. Stood up well to him there. Rice. And it's Zé Roberto. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He has found the way through. Flings it across. And he's taking no chances there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aubameyang. And this is Van Basten. He's found the way through. Chance, surely! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 13.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 7.
Milan take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Look at the space here.
El dorsal 24.
Alvarez!
El dorsal 22.
Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Cambio de jugadores.
Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rodri is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is a great pick out. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
That was travelling. Hakimi. Rice, who's set up one goal so far. Yamal. And it's Hakimi. Rice. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Alvarez. He's tried one! And somehow he managed to miss it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
It's Asa! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Hakimi. And that's put paid to a promising move.
2 minutos de descuento.
Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez! He scores! Deep into injury time! And that will be it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Spain.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by...
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Fallen! Marquinhos getting this one clear. Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great...
He's having a shot! That is delicious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. There is the breakthrough. So, a breakthrough already. Played into the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. Bale gets a good foot in there. And he's intervened well there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Marquinhos. Marquinhos powering forward here. Oh, they can break here. Rice kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Forlan, and this is Okazaki.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Darwin, foot in, and that's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez looking to add to his goal. Chance! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Adams calmly anticipates. Couldn't squeeze it through. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Rodri. Bale. Alvarez. Rice. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Forlan. Adams cuts it out. Rice. Now it's Bale. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! And that was very necessary. Spread out to the left. He has found the way through. Bellingham. Okazaki aimed beyond the defence. Ronaldinho! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Ronaldinho has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Tries to get it clear. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Here comes the cross. Another corner. Any better luck this time round?
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, what a climb! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to belt it away. Played into space. That's a decent clearance. And he's had a hit!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Good strike, quite an alarm. Azar. Now it's Azar. Hernandez could try cutting inside here. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points.
Just
A
quick
decent
reminder
watch
today,
this,
please
and it's
refrain
1-1
from
at
talking
half-time.
outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Second period then underway. Alvarez. Here's a chance! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Can he get on the end of this? No, that's been intercepted. It's a searching pass. Alvarez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Played into space out wide. Great chance! There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And the shot! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Nunez. And this is Azar. It's Azar! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Played out to the right. That's a little off target. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Marquinhos. And it's Azar. Alvarez. For Rice.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bastoni. Pass somewhat off target. Searching pass he's played there. Hernandez. And it's Rice. Alvarez. Nunez! And he comes up trumps again. Yamal. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Now Van de Ven tries to play it through. Ronaldinho. Bale. Alvarez. And it's Bale. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And the pass is intercepted. Alvarez. Alvarez! Out to the left it goes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Substitution.
Marquinhos. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. Rice. De Roberto. Saliba clears. Bastoni. Spain looking to pass their way through. Saliba.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely shaped ball. And that has been knocked clear. Azar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Roberto. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van de Ven. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's got away. 2 minutes to be added on. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way.